And we are back. You're listening to Powerful Women Revealed. I'm your host, Nicole Perry, and I love what she just said. Will you protect me, respect me if I let you close? And this is really what we're talking about, because Crossroads is a safe place for these kids so that they can open up, so they can get close to the mentors, all of the counselors, and, well, what are the staff? They're all the counselors, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But beyond the camp.
Beyond the camp, we have program coordinators. So we have a community action coordinator, our social and emotional learning coordinator. We have college access. We have leadership. And so really, they have a presence in the summer. So they are known to our young people. And then when we have our pathway weekends, we bring back some of that seasonal staff, and they are then reintroduced.
And for
year-round.
lack of a better term, they're pretty much guidance counselors, right?
You could think of it. You could
like
think of it
that's
that
a really
way.
easy way to sort of lump them all in. It's pure guidance and support, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Now, you said earlier about men or boys don't know how to get soft. What did you say? They can't get soft.
No worries. I think that it's really hard for young men, especially young men of color, to be allowed to be emotionally vulnerable. And sometimes, that looks like, oh, he's soft or something like that. But it's really hard for them to be emotionally vulnerable. But if you're not emotionally vulnerable and you don't develop and you don't flex those skills, then you become a really closed off person.
Yeah.
And
emotional
that's
intelligence is really big. You have to be in touch. We are human beings. We are experiencing emotions every single day, regardless of where you live or what your circumstances are. And so you really do need to embrace that and having emotional intelligence. Now, I read somewhere that it's 12 years. Is it up to 10 years of service or 12 years?
like involvement in a young person's life.
Yeah, where did I read 12 years? But it's somewhere it says 10. So really, it could be never ending.
It could be.
If you're Tatiana.
I know.
Because you're still there. And
It's
sure,
true.
you've been way past 10 years.
It's definitely been more than 10 years. But when you think about it like this, so young people can start in our program from the first grade and really and truly be with us up until the 12th grade.
Oh, okay. That's
So when
what
you
it
think
is.
about, when you think about it like that, that's the potential. And what I've seen over the years is that it is not uncommon. It's like the baseline is 5. It feels like to me, because when you're a camper, you get your 5-year camper award if you've been with us for 5 years. And so many of our young people look forward to that.
And who doesn't want an award?
Who doesn't want an award?
I want to win awards.
And then, even with our full-time staff team, you get service awards. So I recently just got my 5-year service award, and it felt like I felt like I'm a kid again. Oh my goodness!
But doesn't it feel like a Grammy? Like
it does,
because there's so much. An award basically just exemplifies all of your efforts and your hard work and time and energy.
Exactly. It's another example, I think, of how Crossroads demonstrates we see you and we value you. And we want to recognize that.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, and it's really their home away from home.
Absolutely.
You must feel that way.
46 Featherbed Lane, Brewster, Massachusetts. It's my second home. That's where Camp Mitten is. And how many young people from Boston get to say that they spent their summers on the Cape?
How many different camps are there?
We've got a couple.
Okay.
So we have Camp Mitten on the Cape, and that is one of our overnight residential camps. And then we have Camp Wing right in Duxbury, and that's beautiful. When you think about it like this, Camp Wing is about 4 times the size of Camp Mitten.
Oh.
Because we know that not every glove fits all. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you're going to need a smaller, more insular environment, and sometimes you're going to need a larger, more controlled, chaos type of fun environment. You're going to need to be up to more things. So we have 2 options for that leg of our programming. And then in Ashby, Massachusetts, that's where our C5 Leaders program is housed when our young people are at camp. But so much about our leadership program is more than that. We have a partnership with Knowles, and they, do experiential learning right out there in the backwoods of wherever Knowles takes them. Wow. It used to be Wyoming. We have different options every summer, but we think that really and truly it's like, yeah, you've come to summer camp, but But now put a backpack on and take it a step further.
I love it. Well, we are out of time.
Oh,
This
no.
one, I know, this went by so fast. Do you have any last minute, do you want to talk about any kind of statistics or last minute thoughts?
I think something that really resonates with people is graduating high school. And so we say, we really care about who's graduating high school on time. And 96% of our young people are graduating on time. Built into that on time is, so what's up with the rest of the 4%? We just helped them create a little bit of a plan to get to the next step. They're not.
I love you.
They're so important. It doesn't mean just because they didn't graduate on time doesn't mean that they're still not graduating, right? And I think that that's a number that really resonates with people. And
You're
I would
amazing.
say, just to end, our president, our vice president, amazing women. You know, there's such a backbone to this company, and it feels like I don't work for just any nonprofit. It feels like I work for my family, and I love that.
it. I love it. And I love you. Thank you so much for being here today. We are out of time. You can go to crossroadsma.org for more information. Tatiana Joyce, you are lovely and amazing, and you're going to go so far in life. I just know it. I also want to give one more shout out to ajmarksjewelers.com. They are proudly sponsoring Crossroads for Kids was the old name. They are family-owned jewelry store, and they love to support community. And actually, I was watching one of Mark's videos, and he was talking about his wedding. Half of his customers were at his wedding. So they're very, very all about really service, really good customer service. I want to thank you for being here today, and thank you for listening. I want to leave you with my own quote. We can make a real difference in the world just by starting with the kids in our own backyards. I want to thank you again for listening. I hope you'll tune in next Sunday after the news at noon. Until then, I'm your host, Nicole Perry. Have a great week, and remember, knowledge is power. I want to thank you so much for watching Powerful Women Revealed. I believe that every woman who has a powerful mission deserves to be heard. And my mission is to connect these powerful women to you in a fun, entertaining, and educational way. I hope you will tune in next time. Until then, I'm your host, Nicole Perry, and I want to thank you again.